Start with inner balance, then let life flow before you reach for the next goal, the next possession, the next achievement. Stop. Not in resignation, but in reverence. Ask yourself the question that changes everything. How do I truly want to feel? This is not about surface level cravings or momentary highs. This is about coming home to yourself, to the quiet, unchanging essence beneath the striving, beneath the stories, beneath the world's relentless whisper of more, faster, higher. Because here's the secret, you don't actually want the car, the title, the perfect partner, or the dream home. You want the way you believe these things will make you feel. Will it be freedom? Belonging? Expansion? Peace? But this is where we get lost. Recycle, the illusion of external fulfillment. We live in a world that teaches us, first achieve, acquire, impress, then you'll feel worthy, secure, complete. So we run. We hustle. We collect. We check boxes. And yet, why does the emptiness persist? Because no object, no achievement, no other person can give you what only exists within you already. Chase success without inner worthiness? You'll feel like an imposter. Seek love while feeling unlovable? You'll cling or push away. Buy things to fill the void? The void will only yawn wider. This isn't philosophy, it's physics. You cannot fix an internal imbalance with external solutions. Person in lotus position, the way back to yourself. The shift begins with a single, radical act. Pursue alignment before achievement. Before the to-do list, before the next big plan, pause. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe. Ask, what energy do I choose to embody today? Not what do I need to do, but how do I want to feel as I move through this day? From that place, something miraculous happens. Actions become expressions, not obligations. Goals feel inspired, not exhausting. Life unfolds as collaboration, not combat. The aligned life. What changes when you put inner peace first, when you stop needing external things to complete you? Relationships become mirrors of your wholeness, not crutches for your lack. Success feels like play, not proof. Desire transforms from desperation into joyful creation. This doesn't mean abandoning ambition. It means fueling it with a different fire, one that doesn't burn you out as it burns bright. Daily anchors for alignment. Try these not when life is easy, but especially when it's not. The 5-minute morning reboot. Before screens, before input, ask, what's one word for how I want to feel today? For example, light, connected, bold. Let that word guide your choices. The appreciation intervention. When stress hits, name 3 things that are already working. Your breath. The roof overhead. A memory that makes you smile. The story at its top. I'll be happy when. With I choose happiness now. By the body compass. Check in hourly. Does this activity / task / thought feel expansive or contracting? Adjust accordingly. The miracle of showing up whole. When you stop chasing and start being, something unexpected happens. Life begins meeting you halfway. Opportunities find you. Synchronicities surprise you. The right people appear. Not because you manipulated the universe, but because you finally vibrated at the frequency of what you desired all along. So keep dreaming. Keep creating. Keep saying yes to life's invitations. But do it from fullness, not lack. Align first, then watch how the world rearranges itself around your peace. Happiness first, the key to joyful living. There's a common belief out there, money can't buy happiness. And that's true. But let's be honest, poverty doesn't bring happiness either. So if neither wealth nor lack of it is the real source of joy, what is? Here's the truth, happiness is not a result of what you achieve. It's a result of what you focus on. Most people live life thinking, once I have that thing, then I'll feel better. Once I reach that goal, then I'll be happy. But what if you've got it backwards? What if the real secret is, feel better first, and let the achievement flow from there? Why achievement alone doesn't guarantee joy. You may notice a pattern in your life. You set a goal, you work hard for it, and when you finally get there, you feel good, for a moment. But almost immediately, you start looking at the next goal, the next hill to climb. And so it begins again, effort, struggle, striving, with only brief pauses of satisfaction in between. This endless cycle, struggle, breakthrough, struggle again, is exhausting. It keeps you locked in a mindset that says joy is always after something. But here's the shift: happiness isn't the reward for reaching the destination. It's the energy that carries you there. The backward approach, and why it doesn't work when you do things in order to be happy. Your happiness is conditional. It's always somewhere in the future. This creates pressure, resistance, and a constant sense that you're not there yet. And the more you notice that gap between where you are and where you want to be, the more difficult and uphill the journey feels. But when you choose to be happy first, not because of a result, but because you're focusing your thoughts deliberately, you change everything. You stop climbing a mountain of not enough, and start moving forward on a path paved with lightness, joy, and flow. Focus on feeling good now. Here's the secret: you don't need your outer world to change before you can feel better inside. You can use the power of your focus, your thoughts, your imagination, your stories, to generate good feelings now. Instead of noticing what's missing, appreciate what's here. Instead of constantly measuring the distance to the goal, notice how far you've come. Instead of worrying about what's not working, look for what is. This is not about pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing to give your attention to what uplifts you, because what you focus on expands.